Hi folks, Joseph Kursky here with you to talk about my 10 takeaways from the Esri UC 2024. It was indeed a mappy time. The UC stands for User Conference. The focus is on the users, the innovative, excellent, energetic work that the user community around the world is doing with applying spatial thinking with GIS to make smarter, wiser, more sustainable decisions. Okay, I admit, we do love to map. Takeaway number one, now more than ever, GIS is being applied to the higher, more noble goals. Building the national spatial data infrastructures in communities, tying to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, all the way down to local community concerns. GIS is needed now more than ever as well. Now let me show you just a sample of the crowd. And so, professional, oh my gosh, I love this. Professional, oh my gosh, I love this. Takeaway number two, the theme for this conference was uniting our world. Uniting it across scales, local to global, and everything in between. Organizations, nonprofit, government agencies, academia, private industry. Disciplines from architecture and anthropology to zoology and everything in between. And countries, and also a focus on the different cultures and cultural backgrounds that people bring to GIS. I conducted a session, for example, on qualitative social sciences inside GIS. That is takeaway number two. And here's me walking to the airport, as is my tradition. Takeaway number three, the platform notion of GIS is really taking hold. The notion that people can actually build on GIS as a platform and develop solutions on top of the GIS platform. Takeaway number four, building. People are attracted to GIS in part because it allows them to be creative and build things that people can actually use to build a better world. Building data portals, applications, tools, and so on. Building. Number five takeaway is the education expansion. We had 850 educators at our education summit, which happened the Saturday and Sunday before the UC actually started. It was the largest education summit we've ever had. And it was gratifying to see so many educators building better courses, programs, more pointed curricular items to get those students into very meaningful careers. Here's Dr. S.D. Garrity and myself. I always run the 5K next to the health team. That way, in case I collapse, Dr. Garrity, who has a medical doctor degree, can actually haul me off on a stretcher, is my way of thinking. Here's takeaway number 6. The students. We had 4-H students, we had student assistants, we had young scholars, we had people in the Young Professional Network. How about those education students on the stage at the user conference? Those high school students were quite impressive, to say the least. Eloquent, professional, and I salute them. The future's in good hands. What I also love is the focus on maps solving problems. It's a gathering point for communication to bring people of different backgrounds, maybe different opinions, together to solve problems. So the focus at the plenary and at the map gallery and elsewhere is about the maps, communicating and solving pressing issues of our time, from crime to natural resource management to natural hazards mitigation to population change, deforestation, energy, water, etc. Here's me with one of my wonderful Esri colleagues. We taught a workshop together and it was an absolute blast. Takeaway number 8, a renewed focus on making smarter decisions with artificial intelligence, being thoughtful about our development of AI GIS tools, or GeoAI, but there were a lot of sessions and interest on the feature extraction, on the generative AI tools in Survey 123, and much more. Takeaway number 9, among many other new tools that were shared, the editing in ArcGIS Online was, I think, indicative of the whole interest in online SaaS-enabled GIS as not just a place to look at your content and your data and your maps, but actually to do analytics, to communicate, to gather field data and display it, to visualize, to understand, and much more. I want to be respectful of your time, so I'm going to close it off here with takeaway number 10. GIS is here to stay. Yes, it's integrated into IT, into organizations, but it is also a special and spatial way of looking at the world through the spatial lens, applying geographic knowledge and skills to solve problems, knowing that all issues and problems in our world are spatial in nature. And hence, GIS is here to stay. Unless we happen to somehow miraculously solve all of our world's problems tomorrow, GIS is going to be a valued decision-making tool for many, many decades to come. I salute all the GIS people that I met this week, and I wish you all the best in your own future GIS journey. Thanks for being with me. Map on.